The tide has turned. Graduation ceremonies are taking place in prisons across the country, like this one at Hutchinson Correctional Facility, with larger numbers of residents ever since second chance Pell grants were re-implemented in 2021.
This population doesn't have access to financial aid and financial resources that you or I might have. So that second chance Pell grant is a game changer, absolute game changer for education in corrections.
All 9 KDOC facilities have been accepted to the federal program that financially helps people in prison. As a result, the number of residents taking part in secondary education courses has increased by 50% since last year. On this day, 114 residents, or roughly 15% of the population at HCF, donned their cap and gown during 2 separate ceremonies, one at the main compound, the other here at the East Unit.
Boy, I did it.
There was a lot to smile and dance about as certificates and diplomas were aplenty, including one for a program called Thinking for a Change. How were you thinking before versus what you're thinking now?
I mean, my thinking got me where I'm at now, so it redirected me. Thinking in a good way, a positive way.
While some graduates receive certifications in overcoming substance abuse or job readiness, others a high school diploma or GED. Whatever the course, the power of education is turning stumbling blocks of past mistakes into stepping stones of opportunities.
Most definitely, because now I know I can venture out to different careers and different things instead of sticking into this one, like restaurants and dishwashing, because I've been in prison and stuff like that. Now I know I can go further, actually find a career instead of just a job that I can get by.
As word gets out more and more, it's already rippling through the facility. But as we get more completers and other residents see that, yes, we're going to have more engagement in that.
State officials are applauding that engagement. Governor Laura Kelly said research shows that when people have access to correctional education, they're more likely to get and hold down a job, avoid returning to prison, and successfully rebuild their lives post-release. And KDOC Secretary of Corrections Jeff Zamuda added, those who get a livable wage job upon release are a third less likely to return to prison, and education is a key to unlocking that livable wage job. Words that Vernon Bourbon believes wholeheartedly. He's been down 23 years and has 2.5 more years before seeing the parole board. Time enough to complete as many college courses as possible.
Well, I think a college degree would allow me to be probably get a supervisory position at wherever I could start at the bottom and work my way up. And I know that that's going to probably open some doors for me, that it's going to be a lot of doors shut just because I've been locked up. So I'm hoping this will help me get a foothold and get a start out there. I had tried to get family to help me pay for college, but it was pretty expensive and it was hard to get the funding to get correspondence courses. And then there weren't a lot of schools that were willing to do through the mail. So this has just been amazing. I'm telling you, this is the biggest blessing I've had since I've been locked up.
Our congratulations and best of luck to all the graduates.